What are brown and green composting materials? Have you ever wondered what makes composting work so well? Understanding the difference between brown and green composting materials is essential for anyone interested in community, composting initiatives, self-sufficiency, or waste management for off-grid living. Let's break it down. In composting, materials are divided into two categories, browns and greens. These categories are based on their carbon and nitrogen content. Green materials are rich in nitrogen. They are typically moist and fresh, providing the protein that microbes need to grow and break down organic matter. Common green materials include fruit and vegetable scraps like peels and cores, fresh grass clippings, coffee grounds, and loose leaf tea. You can also use fresh leaves, plant clippings, and herbivore manure, which should be dried or aged for best results. These greens decompose quickly and releases nitrogen, fueling microbial activity in your compost pile. On the other hand, brown materials are rich in carbon. They tend to be dry and tough, providing energy for microbes. Browns help add structure to the compost, allowing air to circulate and preventing the pile from becoming too wet or compacted. Common brown materials include dry leaves, straw, wood chips, and sawdust from untreated wood. You can also use shredded paper, cardboard, and newspaper, as long as they are non-glossy and shredded. Eggshells, while slow to break down, provide calcium, and wood ash can be used sparingly to avoid raising the pH too much. Twigs, small branches, cotton burrs, and nutshells are also great options, but avoid walnut leaves or shells as they can inhibit plant growth. Balancing browns and greens is key for successful composting. The ideal compost pile has a carbon-to-nitrogen ratio of about 25 to 30 to 1. Too many greens can make the pile soggy and smelly, while too many browns can slow down decomposition. For those living off-grid or practicing self-sufficiency, maintaining this balance allows you to recycle organic waste into nutrient-rich soil without attracting pests or creating odors. In practical terms, you can collect kitchen scraps, which are your greens, and mix them with yard waste like dry leaves or straw, which are your browns. It is also important to avoid materials that do not compost well, such as meat, dairy, or diseased plants, as these can attract pests. Using your compost to enrich garden soil supports food production, which is vital for off-grid living. Managing your compost pile is essential. Ensure proper aeration and moisture to support microbial life and speed up decomposition. By mastering the use of brown and green composting materials, you can turn waste into a resource that sustains soil health and plant growth. This skill is fundamental for self-sufficiency and community resilience, making it a great addition to your survival skills toolkit.